Okay, go ahead.
Horton Hatches the Egg by Dr. Seuss. Sighed Maisie, a lazy bird hatching an egg. I'm tired and I'm bored and with kinks in my leg. From sitting, just sitting here day after day. It's work how I hate it. I'd much rather play. I'd take a vacation, fly off for a rest. If I could find someone to stay on my nest, if I could find someone, I'd fly away free. Then Horton, the elephant, passed by her tree. Hello, called a lazy bird, smiling her best. You've nothing to do and I do need a rest. Would you like to sit on the egg in my nest? The elephant laughed. Why of all silly things? I have the feathers and I haven't wings. Me on your egg? Why that doesn't make sense. Your egg is so small. Man, I'm so immense. Toot toot, answered Maisie. I know you're not small, but I'm sure you can do it. No trouble, ladder. Just sit on it softly. You're gentle and kind. Come be a good fellow. I know you won't mind. I can't, said the elephant. Please, begged the bird. I won't be gone wrong, sir. I give you my word. I will hurry right back. Why I will never be missed. Very well, said the elephant. Since you insist, you want a vacation. Go fly off and take it. I will sit on your egg, and I will try not to break it. I will stay and be peaceful. I mean what I say. Drooroo, sang out Maisie and fluttered away. The first thing to do, murmured Horton. Let's see. The first thing to do is to prop up this tree and make it much stronger. That has to be done. Before I get on it, I must weigh a ton. Then carefully, tenderly, gently, he crept up the trunk to the nest where the little egg slept. Then Horton the elephant smiled. Now that's that. And he said, and he said, and he said, and he said. And he said all that day, and he kept the egg warm. And he said all that night through a terrible storm.
Very nice. Okay, step up. Okay.
It poured and it lightened, it thundered, it rumbled. This isn't much fun, the poor elephant grumbled. I wish you'd come back 'cause I'm cold and I'm wet. I hope that Maisie bird doesn't forget. But Maisie by this time was far beyond reach, enjoying the sunshine way off in Palm Beach, and having such fun, such a wonderful rest, decided she'd never go back to her nest. So Horton kept sitting there day after day, and soon it was autumn, the leaves blew away, and then came the winter, the snow and the sleet, and icicles hung from his trunk and his feet. But Horton kept sitting and said with a sneeze, I'll stay on this egg and I won't let it freeze. I meant what I said and I said what I meant. An elephant's faithful 100%. So poor Horton sat there the whole winter through, and then came the springtime with troubles anew. His friends gathered round and they shouted with glee, Look, Horton, the elephant's up in a tree. They taunted, they teased him, they yelled how absurd. Old Horton, the elephant, stings as a bird. They laughed, and they all ran away. And Horton was lonely, he wanted to play, but he sat on the egg and continued to say, I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. An elephant's faithful 100%. No matter what happens, this egg must be tended. But poor Horton's troubles were far, far from ended. For while Horton sat there so faithful, so kind, 3 hunters came sneaking up softly behind. He heard the man's footsteps. He turned with a start. 3 rifles were aiming right straight at his heart. Did it run? He did not. Horton stayed on that nest. He held his head high, and he threw out his chest, and he looked at the hunters as much as to say, "Shoot if you must, but I won't run away. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. An elephant's faithful 100%.
But the men didn't shoot, much to Horton's surprise. They dropped their 3 guns and they stared with wide eyes. Look, they shouted. Can such a thing be? An elephant sitting on top of a tree. It's strange, it's amazing, it's wonderful, new. Don't shoot him, we'll catch him. That's just what we'll do. Let's take him alive. Why, he's terribly funny. We'll sell him back home to a circus for money. And and the first thing he knew, they had built a big wagon with ropes on the front of the pullers to drag on. They dug up its tree and they put it inside, with Horton so sad that he practically cried. "We're off!" the man shouted, and off they went, with Horton unhappy, 100%. Up out of the jungle, up into the sky, up over the mountains 10,000 feet high, then down, down the mountains and down to the sea. When the cart with the elephant, egg, nest, and tree. Then out of the wagon and onto a ship. Out of the ocean and ooh, what a trip! Rolling and tossing and splashed with the spray. And Horton said, day after day after day, I meant what I said and I said what I meant. But oh, am I seasick? 100%. After bobbing around for 2 weeks like a cork, they landed at last in the town of New York. All ashore, the man shouted, and down with a lurch, when Horton the elephant, still on his perch, tied onto a board that could just scarcely hold him. Bump! Horton landed, and then the man sold him. Sold to a circus. Then week after week, they showed him to people at 10 cents a pig. They took him to Boston, to Kalamazoo, Chicago, Weehawken, and Washington too, to Dayton, Ohio, St. Paul, Minnesota, to Wichita, Kansas, to Drake, North Dakota, and everywhere thousands of folks flocked to see and laugh at the elephant up in the tree. Poor Horton grew sadder the farther he went, but he said as he sat in the head noisy tent.
I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. An elephant passport 100%. And one day the circus so happened to reach a town way down south, so not so far from Fire Bench, and dawdling along way up high in the sky. Who of all people should chance to fly by, but that all good for nothing but run away base. Still on vacation and still just as large, and spying the flags and the tents just below. She sung out, "Pip, what fun! Why I will go to the show." And she spoke from the crowd, through an open tent door. Good gracious, Gasper, bitch, I've seen you before. Poor Horton looked up with his face with a scarf. He started to spark, but before he could talk, then rang out the noised ear flint squawk from the egg that he set on the 51 weeks. A thumping, a bumping, A wild allow sketch by egg. South Horton by egg. Why is hatching? But its mind screamed the bird when she heard the egg crack. The work was all done. Now she wanted it back. It's my egg, she spurted. You stole it from me. Get off of my nest and get out of my tree. Poor Horton back down with a sad, heavy heart. But at that very instant, the egg burst apart, and out of the pieces of red and white cell from the egg that he'd sat on so long and so well. Horton the elephant saw something which it had ears and a tail and a tongue just like his. And the people came shouting, "What's all this about?" They looked and they stared with their eyes popping out. Then they cheered and they cheered and they cheered more and more. They'd never seen anything like it before. My goodness, my gracious, my salted, my word. It's something brand new. It's an elephant bird. And it should be like that. Because Horton was pampered and he said he meant what he said and he said what he meant. And they sent he home happy 100%.